I'm Mike Hayes, your crowdfunding intelligence reporter. Here, we provide our own comments and invite yours. For a long time, Google has been telling entrepreneurs they could make money by starting a YouTube channel. Today, I'd like you to meet YouTube channel owner Josef Holm, who explains why he started a crowdfunding platform named TubeStart.
A very, very exciting industry. I mean, I've been in tech startups around the world for about 15 years now, and it's not often that you come to such a disruptive new thing at the right time, you know, and crowdfunding is so new and so young and has so much potential that regardless of what it's going to be, it will be exciting. The genie is out of the bottle, you know, it's not going to go back in. I launched TubeStart about 90 days ago now. I started working on it about 4 months prior to that. It was launched. $45,000 for creators so far. I think we have 6 successful campaigns, maybe 25 campaigns live on the platform right now. So we got some really good traction. The most important thing before you start is to have an idea what you want to do and do something that you're really good at. You, for example, you know a lot about crowdfunding, probably more than most people do on this planet because you talk to more people about it and you spend more time thinking and writing about it than most others, right? So for you, it absolutely makes sense to start a YouTube channel because you're knowledgeable, you're authentic, and people like to listen to you. So someone like you, for example, you know, everyone who has a story to tell, everyone or anyone who can entertain, you know, there are a lot of comedy channels out there ranging really from all ends of the spectrum. What is it, like 100 hours of videos being uploaded to YouTube every minute? So you really need to be unique and have something that's worth sharing and watching and that people will enjoy, and you can only do that if you enjoy doing it. So I think that's one of the most important things I would look at first, that the AdSense revenue just really won't pay the bills until you have millions of views per video. That's just a brutal reality. And if you have 10,000 followers and 100,000 views, that just doesn't mean anything. That was one of the reasons why I started TubeStart in the first place, was because before that, I launched Stand-Up Bits with my friend and business partner, Clark Shires, who you also know. And, you know, we ran into the same problem. We launched a channel. In our case, we didn't produce it, we licensed it. But same problem, you know, we reached 1 million views, we made $2,000, and we're like, wow, this is just never going to pay off. And this is where crowdfunding comes in and where TubeStart comes in, because it's quicker to build up a big enough following to make crowdfunding work than to make AdSense work. In other words, if you have a following of 100,000, 150, or 200,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel and they're very engaged and they like what you do, your chances are you can raise enough money to offset your production costs, right? But at the same time, you won't generate enough views to live off AdSense alone. And like I said, this is where TubeStart comes in, and this is why crowdfunding for digital video makes a lot of sense. Where is crowdfunding going to be in a couple of years from now? We don't know. I think that the trend clearly shows, and you know this, more and more platforms getting more and more niche specific. New platforms really cater to individual markets like Podslush or TubeStart or other charity platforms that really only do these kind of projects, and that will, I think, ultimately have a much better success rate. You know how complicated and complex it is to run a crowdfunding campaign. If you have support on the platform from people who only run YouTube or web series crowdfunding campaigns all day long, or only book crowdfunding campaigns all day long, then at the end of the day, you'll have better support and you'll have a better campaign result.
Josef Holm, the CEO of TubeStart, you just convinced me to launch a YouTube channel on crowdfunding intelligence and to crowdfund it on TubeStart.
You should. You will be successful. There's no doubt about it.
Thanks, Joseph, for taking the time with me. Always great to talk to you, my friend.
Thank you so much, Mike.
I'd love to share our insider connections, which I've learned directly from your most successful peers who have done crowdfunding campaigns already. And we talked to them about it on our crowdfunding success interview shows right here on crowdfundingintelligence.com. I'm Mike Hayes. Thanks for joining us.